And so it begins. I have not even been in this room for 20 minutes and my hexcom just fell on the floor. I didn't actually catch it on camera, but it's right there. And what I want to point out actually is the fact that my voice box, my hexcom, was on in my bag and it had all of these words pop up. Past, moon, pair, lie, ghost box, evening. Like, you can't tell me that there's nothing here. What's good, guys? Kris Star here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm somewhere so freaking exciting. I am staying at the Ambassador Hotel here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am here all by myself. Just kidding. I'm waiting for my girl Brooke to get here. But some weird shit already started happening, guys. I'm gonna tell you about it in just a second. According to Dahmer, he came here and murdered his victim in room 507. Now, there was a little bit of confusion checking into this hotel. We were actually supposed to get room 507, but there's some like weird stuff going on and I don't know what to think. So room 507 is directly across. I will show you guys, but it does not have a room marker. But I think it's very bizarre because when we called and made the reservation, we were told that we could have room 507. When I got here today to check in, the lady was like, you cannot have that room. That is off limits. Like, it is under maintenance right now. How convenient that I flew into Milwaukee today and the room is under maintenance. So I asked her, I said, okay, well, can I have a room on the 5th floor at least? And she said, it doesn't matter what room you get on the 5th floor because this hotel was completely gutted and renovated back in the 90s. She said the Jeffrey Dahmer room has no significance or relevance to this hotel. The manager was kind enough to give me the room directly across the way, room 506, which is where I'm at right now. But when I was walking up here, I just thought it was a little bizarre because room 507, which is directly behind me, does not have a freaking room marker. So either they are trying to deter people away from wanting to rent that room, or they're just trying to completely erase it from its history. Let me know what you guys think. So obviously I come here with the utmost respect. This is a very old hotel, so there's a lot of energy here. According to the manager, she said there's not really much here from Jeffrey Dahmer. But I'm gonna see what happens while I'm here. I'll be the judge of that. But she did say there's a lot of other energy here because this hotel was around pre-prohibition. So that's freaking wild because that means that a lot of people have come and stayed here at the Ambassador. Make sure you guys are staying tuned because I am going to be uploading a full-length video following in Jeffrey Dahmer's footsteps here in Milwaukee. He frequented a lot of the locations that I'm going to be going to, and I'm really excited to be here. I flew in this morning. It was a really weird flight, a lot of confusion checking in. I'm ready for a freaking nap. I got no sleep last night, but it's all good. As soon as I opened my bag, my hexcom was on, and I'm going to show you a little clip of the words that were on it before. They're no longer on here because it erases the old words and only fits like a certain amount, as you can see. But we have the words past, raped, pair, lie, and before it said something about being confused. And I was like, yes, I'm very freaking confused right now. So I thought that was interesting. What the hell, guys? So I am unpacking my equipment here at the Ambassador Hotel, and my hexcom word bank was just on in my bag since I got here, and these are the words that came through. I put it down over here by all of my equipment, right? Here's my REM pod, here's my millimeter, my drone, my light, my, you guys know what that is. It's a tripod, obviously. So I put it here, like, well, this was here, I put it here, and I look over because I heard something fall, and lo and behold, the hexcom was on the ground. I don't know. Honestly, I'm ready for a nap, but let me give you guys a little room tour. So this is not quite what it would have looked like back in the day. Actually, you have to turn on this master switch in order to turn on the bathroom. light, but this is not what it would have looked like back in the day, apparently. Allegedly, according to the manager here. She said all of these rooms were gutted and completely redone. It does have that retro style, that like 70s, 80s style. So I would say it is still pretty reminiscent of the old Ambassador Hotel. Here I am, completely exhausted. I don't know how I'm gonna film tonight. I really don't. Just being in a city where Jeffrey Dahmer lived is very fascinating to me, I will say. I've always been very intrigued with the psychology behind why serial killers kill, why they do what they do, why they think and feel the way that they do. But the full-length video will be filled with that. So I am so excited to be in Wisconsin because I've never been here and I am obsessed with cheese, and Wisconsin is known for their cheese. Make sure that you guys are staying tuned for my full-length video, walking in Jeffrey Dahmer's footsteps. My girl Brooke will be here very soon, so I'm gonna go charge my equipment because, as always, I am so underprepared. I got no sleep last night. Lots of orders on the store, guys, and I had to do all my editing on my own this week. So shout out to you guys if you have purchased from my crystal shop. Link will be down below if you guys want to check that out. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support on there. And yeah. And one more thing, I just want to say that I do come here with the utmost respect. I'm not here to exploit the deaths of the victims. I'm simply here to follow in Jeffrey Dahmer's footsteps and learn a little bit more, or try to at least learn a little bit more about why he did what he did and why he was the way that he was. As you guys know, I do have the ability to pick up on energy, so throughout this video and throughout the full-length video, I am going to be telling you guys what I feel being here in Milwaukee, following in his footsteps. All right, guys, so I know what cold is. Wisconsin is cold, but just being in another state and having to still deal with cold, I'm not here for it, okay? I'm used to that California weather, that LA weather, but this shit's, it's too much. It's hitting a little too hard for me right now. we got cheese curds. We got Wisconsin cheese curds. I'm here with my girl Brooke. She finally showed up. She's here. She is here, and we are going to adventure here in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee, and I don't know what we're getting ourselves into, so I'm gonna bring you guys along for a little adventure, and then we are going back to the Ambassador for a spooky night. I don't know what is going on with room 507 still. Is it still a thing? Is it not a thing? Why is the room number missing? We'll never know. That is the mystery of this video. Where the f is room 507? Where's room 507?
It's supposed to be across from us,
but they're hiding it. Why are they hiding it? Don't hide it. I saw it.
They told me to go right.
So we are trying to find the antique store, guys. It is 4:37. It closes at 5. Are we gonna be those people?
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Brooke thought the place behind us was it, but it's actually just a gas station, so
we're gonna get there on time.
we're gonna get there on time. We're late.
See, look it was back there. Now it's gonna make me do a U-turn, or make me go left.
Can you imagine we get there and they're just one of those small businesses that are like, no. Oh no, what is happening? Oh shit, you just hit your head.
I slammed my head on my...
Guys, I don't know if we're gonna make it. We
nope,
just like, we can't find it.
It's a minute away. That's on the corner.
Antiques on Pierce. I don't typically like Midwest cities. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, okay? I just had some I've had some sketchy ass experiences in like St. Louis, Indianapolis. Oh my god, is this it? We found it. Why does this look like an old school? Are these like different floors? Guys, look. What is this? This is odd. Okay, we're here. So you know I have an obsession with clowns, and look what I just found. Oh my god, they're expensive. I would get the whole family if I could. Oh my god, that's Humpty Dumpty. If I got the money, I'm buying the entire Humpty Dumpty set. And Brooke is just like, would you? Like, would you? Just like casually, like, yes. Like, not even like questioning my like weirdness at all, which is great because I'm like obsessed with clowns after Jack. But I just thought it was interesting that she was like, would you? Yeah. I have an obsession with old glasses. I can no longer fit anything into my home, so I will not be getting anything. Oh my god, but it's a Das Boot. It's a DOS boot.
Look at this typewriter.
It's a DOS boot.
I almost said DOS typewriter because you...
We're driving in Milwaukee and it's very stressful, okay? And I asked Brooke, I'm like, are you going the right way? She's like, am I? As she like literally skirts across the fucking highway. That's called a Jersey slide if I ever seen one. If I ever seen it, okay? We call that a Jersey slide when you get from like one lane and you transfer over to like four to the right. That's called a Jersey slide.
I don't even know what just happened.
We just had the most sketchy experience. So we went to a gas station to get water and this guy wanted to use his card so it would be half off, and we thought, okay, maybe he would get like cash back on this card or something. Oh my god! I don't like it over here! I hate this! And his card was declined, so Brooke was like, it's okay, love, like, don't worry, we got it, you know, just being like super sweet. And then he was like, I have the money on this card, I'm just trying to get $3, like, do you have $3?
Yeah, so...
And Brooke and I like walked out, and there was this guy that held the door open for us when we were going in, and he held the door open for us on our way out, and she was like, just get in the f***ing car, Kris, this place be sketchy as f-. I am not for it, especially in a city that I am unfamiliar with. So the guy holds the door open for us just like he held the door open for us on our way in, and he starts like talking to us and like moving his hands, and Brooke is like, I'm so confused, like I need to get the hell out of here, I don't like this. She's like, I have the chills. Like literally.
It was a really uncomfortable experience, and now the next spot we go, hopefully it's better.
Where are we? Like why are we here?
Well, I thought we were going to the alcohol store.
The alcohol store! The liquor store. Today is the day, guys, so we just woke up and this is it. This is the room. I slept here last night, and I will say I woke up and my friggin' ribs hurt so bad. And Brooke was telling me that the victim, Steven Tuomi, who was murdered here at the Ambassador Hotel, had broken ribs. I didn't freaking know that, okay? So my mind is completely blown. My ribs no longer hurt, but they were aching this morning, like freaking ache. I don't know why, but it no longer hurts. So just something to think about. We are about to head out into the city of Milwaukee to check out some of the areas that Dahmer frequented. So we will be hitting up his grandmother's house, Shakers, the cigar bar where Jeffrey Dahmer would go for his gin and tonic. But most importantly, we will be checking out the old spot where the Oxford Apartments once sat, where Jeffrey Dahmer lived. And you guys know what happened there. So let's go and see what we pick up on today. I'm already just like completely freaking out that my ribs hurt this morning. So a little bit of an update on the room situation. We cannot get into room 507, but we do have an update from another worker, and she said there is absolutely no way that Dahmer did not stay here. She said there is no doubt that he came here and he stayed here and that he did murder his victim, Steven Tuomi. So really interesting, guys. Last night, there were people out here banging on the fucking door. They were so loud. They were like, fuck you, Jeffrey Dahmer. And the other friend was like, Birdie, get in trouble. Like, stop. And they were so loud, I wanted to open our door and just be like, what the hell are you guys doing? And scare the shit out of them, but I didn't. I was so tired.
The weird thing, though, is I don't feel like this is under maintenance. I feel like...
I don't think it's under maintenance either.
Right?
Can you imagine someone just opens the door? Can we get a knock back?
Am I crazy that I'm gonna...
No, I want to look underneath the floor.
Is there... I'm gonna put my phone under there because the crack is big enough to...
Guys, are we ridiculous right now? Does it fit?
I mean, I can't really like turn it sideways, you know?
Can you look underneath the door? Can you see anything? Oh my god, Brooke is doing the most.
I just see carpet.
We are heading out. First stop, thrift store. We are going to another thrift store. You guys know how I do. I'm gonna see if we can find some cool stuff, some jackets, some clothes. Not that I need anything. I also cannot fit anything in my bag. So if I find anything cool, I'm just gonna have to mail it back to myself. So bizarre that my ribs hurt so bad this morning and they no longer hurt. It is so weird to me. Like, was I picking up on the energy? Was I channeling the energy of Steven? What is that sound? Oh, it's...
Oh, there's music playing. Wait.
Oh, someone's talking. I have to show you guys how cool this elevator is because I've never quite seen anything like it. You have to open this door. It obviously won't open until the elevator comes up, but... Oh my god.
That was me last night. I couldn't get out.
What is happening? We just pulled up to the site of the old Oxford Apartments, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I instantly feel nauseated. The energy here is so uncomfortable. Just, it's directly right in front of me. I'm like stunned. I can't even believe that I'm here right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, my heart just feels like it's on
Oh my god. Like I'm shaking. So what's a little disturbing is how much the town advocated for a memorial site here, and they did absolutely nothing with it. And they had many opportunities to build something here, and all they did was leave it as a vacant lot and put a black fence along the perimeter. I want to get some drone shots, but I also don't want to disturb anyone that lives here, so I don't really know what to do right now.
But Cameron also said everyone's very welcoming over here, right? That's what...
I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah. We are gonna find out. So I'm not like understanding why, but I legitimately feel like I'm gonna throw up right now. I'm like getting really nervous because I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah. Do you want me to drive out, or do you need a second?
I feel like I'm gonna start crying.
I know.
Like, this is so fucked. Like, I cannot believe that I'm here right now.
Right outside of where he convicted.
I think we're gonna have to leave because I don't want to be here. I really don't.
Yeah, we're gonna leave.
If you were here, you would absolutely feel the heaviness and the darkness that still lingers because of what he did. And I am just feeling so many different emotions, I think, from not just the victims, but the families, the living family members, just everything that Milwaukee, the city, the neighbors, tenants all had to endure because of what he did. I am unwell. Like, I am unwell, guys. Alright, so Brooke and I just grabbed some dinner. Now I'm in a coma. But after we went to the apartment lot, I am just unwell. Like, I have not been good since. My energy is just so drained and I do not feel well. Like, there is something really weird going on with my energy right now and I don't like it. The only thing I could think right now, and like I'm obsessing over, is just like going back to the hotel and taking a nap. But it's 7 o'clock and I leave tomorrow, so I can't do that because I have to investigate. I have to finish filming this video tonight. Right now we're pulling up to Shakers, and this was the cigar bar that Dahmer would frequent. So we're gonna go in and check it out. That will probably, honestly, like, I'll probably put like a little clip in this video for you guys to see, but for the most part, everything will be in the main video, so make sure you guys are, and I know I've said that a million times, but make sure you guys are watching and supporting that full video. Alright, so we are pulling up to Shakers. It's that building right there with the purple lights. Oh my gosh. Dahmer literally would come here. This is it. Okay guys, so we have Bob. Bob, you are the current owner of Shakers.
I am indeed.
And how long have you been here for?
36 years.
Wow, so you used to serve Jeffrey Dahmer his drinks.
Yes.
This
So
one?
this great photo op right over here. This stool, bar stool, used to be at the front bar, and we got a complete series of these both at the front and the back bar, exact same style. But this one, for whatever reason, when they manufactured it, has this little spacer, so it's about so much higher than the others. You probably wouldn't even notice this, but for whatever reason, Dahmer did, he'd walk in, he'd come right to this bar stool at the front bar. If somebody else was in it, he would wait on the side and just glare at people until somebody left, and then he'd sit here. There's never a conversation with him, but this is the stool that he liked.
Wow, and you keep it right here. We just saw Jeffrey Dahmer. Like literally a man just walked into the elevator and he looked just like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Tall, lanky, the glasses, the hair.
The face. Like I swear, he's like trying to look like him. His whole being was right there. So we're just sitting here waiting for the lift because we drank a little bit too much last night at Shakers. Shout out to our girl Kayla and Bob, just great hosts. Vibes immaculate. We gotta head back, get the car, and then I don't know. We are heading out of the Ambassador. We are just heading to the neighborhood where Jeffrey Dahmer used to live with his grandmother. So he did murder people in his grandmother's basement. His grandmother, like if she had not called his dad and told him about the stench that was radiating from the basement, I don't think they would have ever discovered anything that he was doing there. So I do know before she got ill, she was suspicious of Jeffrey and she knew that he was up to something. I don't know if she knew exactly what. Maybe in her heart she felt like he was doing something heinous and something very, very wrong. But if it wasn't for her, I don't know if they would have found out about what he was doing in that basement. But it is absolutely heartbreaking to see what his grandmother went through during the arrest. Obviously, my thoughts are with the victims and Steven Tuomi, whose body parts and skull were thrown away in garbage bags and scattered throughout the property. It's just an overall really bad energy that still is lingering, and I do wonder if there's any spiritual activity that goes on in that house, because I would imagine that it's probably been a bit challenging for their spirits to move on. I feel like there are some victims that were never identified, and I also feel like Jeffrey probably has killed more people and has just forgotten about it. He confessed to 17. I don't think he has a problem confessing to the murders, but considering he blacked out when he murdered Steven Tuomi and he was just so mentally unwell, I don't know. It's something is just telling me that he probably murdered more people. So with that unrest and the fact that some of them were never identified and didn't even really have families while they were alive, I just feel like this was so traumatic, and what comes along with a traumatic death. Usually that purgatory, usually these spirits are stuck in that loop of energy, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. So I would love to think that that's not the case, but something is telling me that there is still some lingering energy from what Jeffrey did and his victims in his grandmother's house. Oh my god, guys, so we just woke up and room 507 is open. I'm going in. So we are in room 507. This was Jeffrey Dahmer's room. Remember I told you my ribs were really hurting? They literally feel bruised. Feel someone there.
Me too.
You feel someone there in the hallway?
Mm-hmm.
I am. Steven, oh my gosh, as I say his name. Like, you can't tell me that there's nothing here.